Hello there, everybody. I'm KYN, and I welcome you all to another one of my Let's Plays after quite some time here. So yes, I am proud to debut a brand new Let's Play of a game that I grew up playing. Yeah, that I had the pleasure of growing up playing, and was definitely one of the most educational games that I've had the pleasure of playing. And yeah, even though it was pretty difficult for me at the time, but well, you know, I was only a kid, yeah, when I first played the game. Yeah, I was either in the 3rd or the 4th grade when my dad got me this game. Yeah, well, we also got the 5th grade game in the series as well, yeah. And that was the one that my brother played, yeah. I'm pretty certain that he was in 5th grade at the time. Yeah, when my dad got us these games. So yeah, I was essentially, this one was like either the grade level that I was in or just one grade level ahead. But yeah, I did get to play both the 4th and the 5th grade games, as well as the 6th grade game, which is the final game in the series. Yeah, before JumpStart, Knowledge Adventure JumpStart, yeah, discontinued games, further games in the series and everything. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, as you have seen in the intro here, yeah, the game that I am going to be let's playing here is called Knowledge Adventure JumpStart 4th grade. Yeah, Haunted Island. Yeah, this is the version of the game that I grew up with, and this is actually the original 1996 version. Yeah, in later re-releases, yeah, there were some changes to the game. Yeah, such as the most major one being that the game was pretty much shortened by about a third or something like that. Yeah, it isn't anywhere near as long as the original release. And also there are some added like stuff to the toolbar at the bottom, yeah, which we will get to, yeah, after I sign in and everything. But yes, this is the one that I grew up with. Yeah, I grew up with the original, very long game, yeah, itself. So so as you have seen in the intro here, yeah, basically all was peaceful and sunny and everything until an evil witch, yeah, named Miss Gronko. That's her name that you saw in the intro. That's the evil witch. Yeah, she's like the substitute teacher, and she turns all the kids into monsters. And the basic premise here is that you were lucky enough to miss that day of school when Miss Gronko took over the island and turned all your classmates into monsters. So as a result, you're the only one who did not get turned into a monster because you missed that day of school. You were out sick or something like that. And so, pretty much the goal of this game is to rescue all 13 of your classmates. Yeah, and get them all turned back into normal kids. Yeah, from their monster forms. And so, because there are 13 kids to rescue, yeah, it is a pretty long game. Yeah, especially if you're playing the original 1996 release. Because, yeah, I'll get to that part in a moment, yeah, as to why it's very long and everything. Yeah, and as we get into a bit of it more, yeah, and the game explains some more of it. But yes, this was definitely one of the most educational games that I grew up playing. Yeah, even though, like I said, yeah, it was pretty difficult for me at the time. Yeah, like many of the other games that I grew up with, such as Logic Quest and Gizmos and Gadgets, yeah, among others. But anyway. Yeah, this is Haunted Island, and as the subtitle might suggest here for you, yeah, it does take place in a pretty scary, spooky environment and everything. And interestingly enough, yeah, I did get spooked and maybe somewhat like traumatized, but yeah, luckily it didn't scar me for life though, as it actually turns out to be one of my most favorite games I ever had the pleasure of playing. Yeah, an educational one at that too. Yeah, despite the very long and repetitive nature of the game. But yeah, I definitely did learn a lot of stuff here. So yeah, I definitely had this game to thank, and I'm very grateful that I ever had the pleasure of growing up with a couple of these games. Yeah, only the 4th grade ones and beyond though. Yeah, 4th grade all the way to 6th grade. Those are the only 3 games that I had the pleasure of playing. And I do believe we did had the pleasure of getting kindergarten and 1st grade as well, but those were for my sister. Yeah, because she is younger than both my brother and me, and but I didn't play those, but I did help my sister out with those. And I do believe there was another like side series as well that we were familiar with too. I can't find information on it because I tried to like Google it, but no searches come up with anything. Yeah, I know it features like these characters called like Ben and Jessie or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it was also part of the JumpStart series. But yeah, I honestly do not remember the titles of them. Yeah, I could have sworn they were maybe kindergarten, first grade too. But yeah, if anybody knows anything about these, yeah, please let me know, because I would definitely love to look up information on those again. Yeah, just to make sure that I'm not like making up that. But I'm pretty certain there was a game, yeah, featuring like Jessie and Ben. Yeah, I remember there was one particular activity with like the hide and seek and everything. Yeah, where Jessie gives you clues on how to find Ben. Yeah, in like some kind of sandy beach environment, something like that. And then there was also like an activity that teaches you money/math. Yeah, it's like some kind of auction. Yeah, Ben was doing, yeah, in the garage and stuff like that. And yeah, so those activities that I remember. And but yeah, it's like I said, yeah, if anybody remembers like the name of it or knows what I'm talking about, please let me know. Yeah, and like maybe the comment section of the video or something. Yeah, because I would definitely love to look it up. So anyway, yeah, in short though, the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade games are the only ones in the JumpStart series that I know. Yeah, and grew up playing. So yeah, as a result, yeah, I'm just gonna do the 4th grade Haunted Island one, and then afterwards I will also do 5th grade and 6th grade as well. And I can assure you that while 4th grade is very long, especially if you played the original 1996 release, yeah, the 5th and 6th grade games are far shorter. Yeah, mostly because there are less missions to do. Yeah, and there are essentially less activities to do. Yeah, in both of those games. Whereas in this one, yeah, you need to rescue all 13 of your classmates. Yeah, and rescuing each one takes a very long time. Yeah. So anyway, that's basically the a bit of a background of the game for you here. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and sign in here so that we can get into the game, and then more the game is explained for us, and you will get to see why, or hear why. Yeah, it's a pretty long game. So anyway, yeah, for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and sign in as KYN. So KA. Oh, right. I need to move the mouse in. Yeah, from the host machine here. Yeah, in order to be able to do anything in the virtual machine. Yeah, and that's another thing that I need to point out as well, because I am recording this game through a virtual machine. In particular, I am recording this through VirtualBox. Because normally what I would do is that I think I've normally used VMware Workstation Pro to record my games. Yeah, if the need arises to do it in the virtual machine. But for this one, yeah, I've after a lot of extensive testing and everything to find the most optimal setup for recording, yeah, I've ultimately settled with VirtualBox. Yeah, and this is through the Windows 7 virtual machine. Yeah, rather than Windows XP. Yeah, which is pretty much my primary one that I use. Yeah, in VMware Workstation. Mostly because, yeah, there were some issues in some of the other operating systems that I've done. Yeah, such as the fact that there were sometimes, yeah, the sound would repeat. Yeah, would double down and repeat. Or also sometimes the there was like a somewhat of a long delay before something would happen after you click on something in the game. And also was there another one? I think there was also some really long pauses in the game as well. Yeah, in certain activities that you do, and unfortunately that cannot be completely eliminated, it appears. Yeah, so even when I'm recording this through Windows 7, yeah, a VirtualBox, yeah, you'll see some of those pauses as well, unfortunately. But at least compared to the ones in VMware Workstation Pro, yeah, the pauses aren't anywhere near as long as annoying. So yeah, so that's why I ultimately chose to record through VirtualBox on Windows 7. Yeah, for the guest machine. So yes, just know that I'm recording this game through a virtual machine via VirtualBox. And yes, I gotta remember to move the cursor in. Yeah, if I want to like be able to have the game window active and be able to do stuff in the game. Yeah, but at the same time though, I also need to make sure that I click on the taskbar. Yeah, so that I can start and end the recording. Yeah, as well, because otherwise the I guess VirtualBox wouldn't recognize it, and therefore it won't recognize my hotkeys for recording and stopping the recording and pausing and unpausing the recording. So yeah, I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, now that we're recording to a virtual machine again. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and sign in as KYN here. So KAYWHYN. This is the username that I use, yeah, both on YouTube and also for the Linux forums community. And so, yeah. So with this name all typed in, we're going to go ahead and start.
Well, hello. What a nice specimen you'll make. Oh, wait. I didn't recognize you. You're one of the kids, aren't you? Oh, I'm so glad you've come. Miss Grunkle, the substitute teacher, really did a number this time. She cast a spell on all your classmates, turned them into monsters, and brought them to this creepy island. Boy, are you lucky you missed that day of class. Miss Grunkle locked the kids in the attic of her house on the other side of the island. I managed to escape, but she's hot on my trail, so I have to keep a low profile. That's why you're here. The kids need your help. Miss Grunkle has hidden all of the kids' most prized possessions all around the island, and we need them to break the spell that turned the kids into monsters. You're the only one who knows the kids well enough to find their objects and rescue them from this island. But you'll need a little help. Go see Madame Poomreeda in the cart back there. She knows all and tells all, and she can help you find the objects. I better go now. Miss Grunkle could show up at any moment. But if you need me, just click on the bat down there, and I'll find you. I know this island like the back of my wing. Oh, there are a couple of other things you should know. You can tap into Madame Poomreeda's senses from anywhere on the island. Just click on the crystal ball. If you want to see how your classmates are doing, click on the yearbook. You can see which kids you freed from their spells. As you travel around the island and solve the riddles and challenges that Miss Grunkle has set up, you'll earn keys that will let you enter Miss Grunkle's house. The number of keys you have will be indicated on the key down there. Every 5,000 points will earn you a new key. Miss Grunkle has set up all kinds of obstacles to challenge her little monsters to finally get them to learn. If you ever need to make them easier or harder, hold down your control key and press the letter L. You can adjust any game to the level you wish. Finally, you'll need to move quickly. There is only one candle per visitor on this island. If your candle burns out, you'll be cast into the labyrinth, and who knows what'll happen there. Good luck.
So yes, as explained before, this is the original 1996 release, and as such, this is a pretty old game, but it can be a little tricky to run on modern machines, but it's definitely possible though. But it's just that the reason I'm recording to a virtual machine is just so it works very well with OBS and everything. And while the intro was going, I didn't realize that there will be at times crackling in the sounds and everything. Hopefully it won't be too annoying, as we go through the series. But if I guess it need arises, I could always maybe reduce the volume or something, so that maybe it won't be as audible or anything. But yes, this is the original 1996 release, as I have explained, and in later re-releases, there were some things added to the toolbar down here. In particular, there was the 3 witches hat here to adjust the difficulty level of the activities. Whereas in this version, for example, the only way to do so is to do it with Control and L on your keyboard. And also, there was also a map icon here, added so that you can take a look at it and see how to get to the various activities on the island. And you could also click on the activity on the map to go directly to that activity, so that you don't have to walk there. There is a drawback in that if you decide to select the activity on the map, you don't get any points for that. Whereas the game does reward you with points. If you decide to walk to the activity yourself, rather than use the map to shortcut your way to get to it, to be taken directly to it. So that's the 2 major changes there. And also, unlike this version, the original release of the game, you can also skip the very long intro at the very start. Here, for example. Here in the original release, you cannot skip it whatsoever if you are signing in for the very first time. For the game. And as a matter of fact, nothing is skippable Yeah, if you play the activities and everything for the very first time. And so yeah, you have to like listen to what the bat needs to say. Yeah, as the objective for each activity and everything. And the bat's name, by the way, is Flap. Yeah, I believe that it is in the it's mentioned in the manual, and it's also mentioned in the later re-releases too. Like he even mentions his name in the very long intro here. Yeah, in the later releases of the game. Yeah, whereas here he does not. Yeah, so some of the explanations are pretty excised here. But they were included in the later re-releases. Yeah, in order to like make the game like a bit like more user-friendly, I guess. And also something I did not realize here is that I didn't realize that there's a bit of a black border here. But well, luckily I don't think it's too distracting in my opinion. But you will be able to see the entire like game in like with the full window and everything if you decide to use full screen. So yeah. So yes, anyway, we're just going to go ahead and do as Flap says, and which is to see Madame Poomreeda here. So we're just going to go ahead and click with mouse to go here.
Oh, I'm so glad you've come. I've been expecting you. The children certainly need your help. Can you believe that dreadful Miss Grunkle turning those sweet, innocent children into monsters by depriving them of their favorite possessions? You didn't need a crystal ball to see that one was trouble. Fortunately, I found some magic cards that will help us bring them back. Each card describes a mission. Miss Grunkle has hidden 4 of the children's most prized possessions all around the island. When you complete a mission, the card will display one of these objects. Return here to get another card and begin a new mission. When the child's possessions are completely restored, she will be a monster no more. Let us begin. Eye of Newt, strand of kelp, show us a kid who needs our help. Oh dear, a tragic case. Wolfgang loved his music so. Now that Miss Grunkle has deprived him of it, he's become quite a hairy werewolf. You must restore him. Let's see the cards. Pick a card. Any card.
So yeah, as mentioned, her name is Madame Poomreeda. So it's a play on Palm Reader. So Madame Poomreeda. So Madame Poomreeda. And so basically, she will introduce us to each kid here. And also, for each kid, there's 4 cards here, and we just need to complete the activities listed on the cards, in order to restore the child's possession, object possession. And because there are 4 cards for each child, for each 13 classmate of ours, that's why it's a pretty long game, and each card consists of 3 activities that you need to do. So as a result, that means 12 activities per child. And since there are 13 classmates, that's 12 times 13 equals 156 activities in total that you must do. In the original re-release of the game. In later re-releases of the game, you only need to do 2 activities per card. So therefore, you only do 8 activities per classmate, which means only a total of 104 activities. So yes, I could have done the much shorter LP of the game, with the re-releases, but I decided to just do the original release, and therefore do a very long one, in which you need to do 3 activities per game. Per card. But nowadays, though, generally, I think most of the time you can only find the re-releases online. But for the original release, I was able to find it on the Internet Archive. That's where I get most of the ISO files. For these really great games that I grew up playing. So I had that to thank there. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and select a card here. It doesn't really matter, because eventually you're gonna pick all 4 cards anyway. What is random each time though is the activities that you need to do per card. So while there are 4 cards and always 13 kids that you need to rescue, in each time you play the game, what will be random each time are the activities that you do per card. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and select a card. Doesn't really matter.
Begin your travels where plants can harden. Look for clues in the mutant garden. You must have 3 successful harvests.
So that's just us going to the mutant swamp here. But before we do anything else, let me go ahead and explain some of the things down at the toolbar down here. So yeah, this is just to quit the game. Yeah, as it's pretty self-explanatory. This is just to get more information from Flap the Bat. So if you want, for example,
To move forward, click on the middle of your screen. To turn, click on the left or the right. Along the bottom, you'll see the exit button. Click on that if you want to leave the island. Next to that is me, Flap. If you run into trouble, just click there and I'll fly in to help. At the center is the crystal ball. Click there for a shortcut to Madame Poomreeda's. If you want to see how many challenges you've completed, click on the yearbook. That key on the right shows how many keys you've earned.
so yeah, that's pretty much the short explanation for what each of these icons do. And yeah, for this crystal ball, you can just click on it and then you'll be taken directly to Madame Poomreeda, instead of having you just have to walk all the way back, yeah, to the starting location that you are greeted to each time you start the game. So, for example, if I click,
But perhaps I didn't explain myself. You must complete this mission first. Then, and only then, do you get to pick another card. Begin your travels where...
yeah, that's just a mission that we were already greeted with. So, yeah, so no need to have her read it again for us. And then this is the yearbook. Yeah, so let me go ahead and show you what it's like here. Yeah, so this just shows your classmates and everything, and how many objects per child that you have already restored. So, and you can also, as a bonus, yeah, click on each picture of the child, yeah, and it'll play some kind of animation. Yeah, like that. So, you know, Wolfgang, he's a werewolf, so yeah. And then this is the next child that we will do after we rescue the previous child, Wolfgang. So been turned into some kind of Gordon / Medusa. And then, yeah, giant brain there. And then a warthog. Monster clown. Yeah, gorilla. Then, yeah, that's supposed to represent like Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. Yeah, since I haven't like read or seen it or anything. Yeah, Frankenstein. Maybe that's the other half of Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, I can't remember though. Like some kind of rag doll, I think. Yeah, penguin. Basically like a tired head, I think. And then finally a syringe / needle. So that's the 13th and final classmate. And yeah, this is the progress report, yeah, which will track the progress for each activity that you do. So yeah, nothing here since we haven't played any activities yet. So as a result, we're gonna go ahead and go back to path here. So yeah, the objective is to just simply rescue each of your classmates, yeah, all 13 of them, and then also earn keys to get through Miss Grunkle's house. Yeah, every 5,000 points will earn us a key. So, but other than that, you try to click on that, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. So, and that's pretty much how it would be for the entire game. Yeah, you can't really click it and something will happen. But anyway, yeah, to like turn and everything, yeah, you just move your mouse to the cursor. I mean, move your mouse to the very edge. Yeah, and then you click. Yeah, here's an info stone here. Yeah, that you can just click on. Yeah, and it'll give you information. A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. The subject of a sentence tells whom or what the sentence is about. The predicate tells what the subject is or does. Generally, these don't really mean anything other than for a thing that you have to answer riddles for when a very like non-friendly ghost pops up randomly in front of you and jumps you. Yeah, and presents you with a riddle that you must answer correctly, or you answer them wrong, then your candle gets burned out faster. And as far as the candle goes, I don't think I ever had a problem with the candle ever running out, other than the fact that I did let it run out because I kept answering the ghost's like riddles incorrectly. And yeah, as Flop explains, if your candle burns out, then you then you get drawn into the labyrinth. And the labyrinth is something that doesn't really serve any purpose whatsoever in the game as well. Yeah, other than the fact that you are thrown in there, yeah, your candle burns out and you need to like answer questions by visiting a fountain there, yeah, in order to restore your candle's health. So yeah, but other than that, there's absolutely no reason to be in there whatsoever. I think maybe possibly you play the game long enough, yeah, then the candle eventually does burn out. But honestly, yeah, I don't ever remember that happening. Because, again, yeah, I only ever had it run out whenever I kept answering the ghost's riddles wrong. Yeah, I think that's the only time I ever had the candle burned out. But in terms of, like, just playing the game, and doing everything properly, I don't think I ever had it burned out. Yeah, that's probably because I never played the game long enough. Maybe that's why. But, again, yeah, I do not remember. So anyway, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and venture out here. So, really spooky, huh? I mean, it is Haunted Island after all. Yeah, and it is always dark here, so, yeah. Get used to it, because it's going to be a long ride through the entire game. And yeah, I can tell you that the very first time I ever played the game, this was the very first activity that I have ever played. And this was way before I've learned that you're supposed to go to Madame Poomreeda to get your missions and everything. So yeah, this one is a pretty like ominous activity, yeah, given the music that plays, yeah, while you're doing the activity. And it's like pretty loud too, but yeah, this was the very first activity of the game I've ever played. Yeah, when I first played the game, those many years ago, back when I was in elementary. But anyway, that's not the activity that we need. So we need to go. Instead, we need to go to the spooky forest. Yeah, with these, you know, agonizing faces on these trees. And if you're familiar with some of the earlier games of the series, yeah, there are some cameos with the JumpStart characters that you see here. Yeah, this elephant is one of them. But again, yeah, I've not played the early games of the series, so therefore I don't really know anything about them. Yeah, but you will see cameos of them, yeah, here in the spooky forest, though. Yeah, she happens to be one of them, this elephant here. Yeah, and then there's another info stone here. Natural resources are items found in nature that are useful to people. Yeah, this is another character, yeah, from an earlier JumpStart game. But anyway, yeah, this is what we want. Yeah, we need to take this boat here. And this is the garden, yeah, activity that we need to do for the card.
Watch your step. The last time I was here, I ruined a perfectly good pair of shoes. The Mutant swamp is pretty much Grunkle's compost pile. You'll see a lot of failed magic here. Your mission is to make the plants grow. Click on a seedling in the pod down there. Then choose where you want to plant. If your plants meet the goal, you get to grow some more. If not, you can adjust the light and water levels and try again. Good luck. And remember, Rome wasn't grown in a day, you know.
Yeah, water here, adjusting the water low. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Here, however, there's no explanation here, but this is adjusting the light. So low light, medium light, high light. Yeah, low water, medium water, high water. And then, yeah, these are the plants you need to grow, and yeah, this is the goal that you need to meet. And yeah, in the later re-releases of the game, it goes into a more thorough explanation of what you need to do for this activity. Here, however, it's like pretty vague and brief. So yeah, you're definitely excused, yeah, for not knowing what to do here. But anyway, before we start, I think I'm going to go ahead to and adjust the difficulty low here. So I'm going to go ahead and press Ctrl L on my keyboard. Yeah, this comes up, and it says, do you want to change from low 1 to low 2? So I'm going to go ahead and click yes here.
Old MacDonald had a farm. Oh, it's you. Missed our lovely arboretum, eh? Click on a seedling to start planting.
Okay, yeah, I did not realize how very prominent the crackling sounds are. Yeah, hopefully it won't be too much of an issue once I stop recording and I watch the video playback. But anyway, yeah, there is one more difficulty low, so I'm going to go ahead and increase the low again.
Nice outfit. Hope you don't mind if it gets a little dirty. Click on a seedling and we can get started.
Yeah, and then if I attempt to do it again, yeah, then it just goes from level 3 to level 1. And here I'm going to press no. So level 3 is the highest level for this particular activity. Yeah, most of the activities go up to a maximum of 5 or 6 levels, yeah, if I remember correctly. And so, yeah, I think for each of the activities in this game, I'm just going to play on the maximum level of difficulty. Yeah, just because I love a good challenge and everything, and yeah, and this is also the 4th grade, so yeah. Might as well just play on the hardest levels for each activity. Yeah, even though that will like maybe somewhat prolong the game, because yeah. Yeah, because, you know, we're all humans and therefore we do make mistakes. And so, yeah, do expect mistakes from time to time, especially with some of these activities. Because, yeah, not all the subject areas are my strengths. Yeah, in particular, geography and history. But other than that, yeah, I think this should go pretty fast despite it being a long game. Because, yeah, I do retain a lot of the information. Yeah, from my early days of schooling and everything, so, and also from playing the game too. But anyway, yeah, on the highest difficulty here, yeah, you need to meet the goal for 2 plants. Yeah, and this is one of the activities where unfortunately there can be some long pauses here. Yeah, so this happens to be one of them. After I click on one of the plants here, yeah, to get a seedling, and yeah, it has an unpause here. There we go. So this is an activity where unfortunately that will happen. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about that. And like I said, yeah, the crackling noise is a lot more prominent than I expected, because I don't think I ever ran into that problem actually. Maybe it's just a result of like maybe the other microphones that I've like enabled, yeah, in Windows 10. So maybe I can try disabling the others, yeah, and see if that helps or not. But anyway, yeah, I think a suggestion / tip for this activity is to basically just start with like a 2x2 for each of the plants and then see what happens.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
So in this medium size, you can say, yeah, before it sprouted into like this, you can say that was a small size. Each of them represents 1, so therefore it would have been 4. But when it goes to this size, yeah, each of them represents 2. So that's why there's 8 in total. So very far from the goal here. And by doing it this way, yeah, the mortifer does not even grow. So maybe in this case we have to like adjust the water level, for example. So let's go ahead and see what happens there. No.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
So it looks like we have to adjust the light level then. Let's try medium for now.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
Okay, so yeah, so as you can see, if it's this size, the small one is, so to say, yeah, each one is only 1. So therefore there's only 4 of them. So now let's try to go ahead and planting, like mixing the plants together, yeah, and see if that helps each of them grow. Yeah, let's see if that does anything. Yes, so having them close to each other
Try again.
will help them grow. So yes, that's what we would need to do. So we're pretty close. Yeah.
Congratulations, you met your goal.
Yeah, and pretty much each activity here you have to do 3 times. Yeah, so essentially there's like 3 rounds, yeah, per activity that you must do. Yeah, at least for most of them, yeah, in this game. Yeah, there are like some exceptions though. As a matter of fact, I think there's only one exception. Yeah, which would be the when you do the treasure hunting activity one. But anyway, for this one. So as you can see, the goal is different this time. Yeah, this time we need 30 rather than 24. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happens here.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
Okay, so maybe the same thing will happen here when we have the different plants together. yeah, they will help each other grow. And as you can see, yeah, you just have to experiment with these plants because the results will be different each time. So this time, for example, when we left the plants alone, yeah, and also at the default of 1 water level and 1 and low light, yeah, then they just grew to the size of 1. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing.
Meet the goal. Try again.
But this time, we didn't even need to adjust the water or the light low.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
Yeah, there's also an even bigger one. Yeah, which is this plant right here. Yeah, this one will represent 4. So you can say like small, medium, and big. Although this one I said is big, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. You know what I mean. Yeah, maybe this will do. Yeah, if we fill the entire thing.
Congratulations, you met your goal.
Yep, and one more time. So this is definitely one of the shortest activities of the game. Yeah, luckily it doesn't take too long to do. Unless you are presented with a pretty complicated situation. So yeah, this is the biggest size. Yeah, represents 4.
Try again.
So these have no problem at all. Yeah, these, however, just grow at normal size. Now, what happens if we mix them? Yeah, is it going to help the cichas grow even bigger? Nope, they don't get disturbed.
Meet the goal. Try
so
again.
Mortifera is already fine. Okay, so it's good to know that that's an E. Yeah, near the very end of the name there. Yeah, it almost looks like an O, for example. But yeah, it's clear on the TV monitor. So yeah, it's like I said, you need
to select a seedling.
like a farting noise that makes. Kinda gives a good chuckle there. So yeah, it's like I said, you need to experiment with this because the results will be different each time. Yeah, you won't know until you like start like experimenting and growing the plants and everything, or rather the seedlings.
Congratulations, you met your goal.
Alrighty, and that's activity done. So next activity.
Continue your mission. Hear this rhyme. Go to the place that keeps the time. You must play 3 melodies.
This should be pretty fun for those music fans. So anyway, we need to go back. Yeah, that's another character cameo from an earlier JumpStart game. Yeah, again, I don't know anything about these cameo characters. I don't know their names and everything. Because I did not grow up playing those games. So yeah, it is not possible to skip the intro for these activities, yeah, the very first time you play the game. But each subsequent time that you play the activity, yeah, then you can skip them by just clicking, yeah, your mouse. And then if I turn here, I think, yeah, then you go back to the very beginning, you decide to go up there. But anyway, that's not what we want to go over here. And then turn to the right, and that's what we need, this activity. Yay, playing the piano.
Oh my, you found the haunted clock tower. Legend has it, a family of hunchbacks lives here, guarding the tower from intruders. At night, you can hear mysterious music echoing throughout the island. Music calms the horrible beast, they say. I hope they're right. Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Did I scare you? Ah, my dad would have scared you. Yeah. He said he'll let me play the tower chimes if I finish my music lesson. Can you help me? In this game, you can help Semimoto here play the right notes on his keyboard. But pay attention, 3 wrong notes and you'll have to start again.
Yeah, and once again, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and increase the difficulty low.
Help Semimoto, the hunchback, finish his music lesson, and his dad will let him play the tower bells. But remember, 3 wrong notes, and you'll have to start again.
Yeah, so for level 2, this time you work with the bass clef, yeah, rather than the treble clef. Yeah, in level 1. And then you increase again to level 3. Then you play both clefs.
You must help the hunchback with his music lesson. Remember, 3 wrong notes, and you'll have to start again.
And you might have noticed, Semimoto, yeah, that is a play on Quasimodo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, level 4 is the same thing.
Ready to help the hunchback play some more notes?
Yeah, I think the only difference here is just that the bats go a little faster. And then this time, the lower notes have been removed.
Help Semimoto, the hunchback.
And then, yeah, we already heard that before, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip that. Yeah, and then level 6 should be the final level. The highest level. Yeah, for the activity.
You must help the
So, the only difference here is that the bats go much faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4th one here. Oh, whoops. Already made a really bad mistake here. Shame on me. Yeah, and I'm a music theory kind of guy too. 4, 5, 6. Then jump up 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is also another activity with a very long pause. Yeah, but this is when you try to like make the mouse leave the a virtual machine window. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, we just played Emperor Waltz. Can we play another? Can we, huh?
And that I am not familiar with. Yeah, I don't even know that song title or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 1. Then down 2. Down 2 again. Let's see. It's 1, 2, and 3. I don't recognize this one.
Wow, what a great musician you are. We just played Shoo Fly Don't Bother Me.
Oh.
Can we play another? Can we, huh?
Never mind, I do know that song. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and this is obviously the lowest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Miscounted, I guess. Making mistakes that I should not be making at all. Clementine.
Hey, we just played Clementine.
Yeah, on the bass clip. And yeah, this is another one with a very long delay. Yeah, after you finish the activity. Yeah, I think it only happens the first time you play it in in each session, though. I'm not certain, but yeah, at least here, though, the puzzle isn't
End
as long.
your quest, though not in a daze. Make your way now to the vampire maze. You must lay 3 vampires to rest.
So yeah, it's like 9 rounds, yeah, per card. Yeah, for each activity that you do, for 3 activities per card. Yeah, that's definitely what makes the game pretty long. At least on the original release. Yeah, I think it's this way. And eventually I'm just going to skip the animation through the with the walking and everything. Yeah, because eventually you like go to every part of the island, and therefore, yeah, there's no need to like see it all over again each time. And yeah, so this is the one that we want. And like I said, from like earlier in the video, yeah, this was the very first activity of the game that I ever played when I first played the game all those years ago back in elementary. Yeah, before I realized that you were supposed to like go to Madame Poomreeda to get a mission, yeah, to like rescue each classmate and everything. So anyway.
Hurry, I need your help. This friend of mine started hanging out with the wrong crowd. Literally. He turned into a vampire. I know, but it happens to the best of us. Can you help my vampire pal find his way through the maze?
So yeah, this just teaches you division. In the lows, yeah, there are no remainders.
The vampire is waiting. You need to get him through the maze and back to his casket. But remember, be careful.
I believe this is the one. It's essentially identical to the previous level, except when you go through each number, when you pass through each number, it turns into a tombstone, I think. Yes. And then you just have to remember where each one is.
Welcome back. We missed you and your lovely neck. Things here are no better. Ready to divide and conquer?
Nice one. Divide and conquer. And this level is essentially the same thing as the previous one, except I think you might be with remainders, but I don't remember though. Here they start as tombstones.
You made it! What a relief! Help get the vampire through the maze before being stopped by a ghost. I know. Easier said than done, right?
Yeah, so therefore you have to go through each one, because you don't know what hides each number until you go through each of them. By the way, yeah, this isn't the maximum level yet. I think this one is, though.
The vampire is waiting. You need to get him through the maze and back to his casket. But remember, be careful.
Yes, this is the maximum. And here, as you can see, you do work with remainders, because this is 8 remainder 3. So yeah, you have to go through each tombstone and find an 8. Yeah. Navigation is pretty simple here. You just use the arrow keys to move around, while also avoiding the ghoul here, ghoul/ghost. Because if you touch the ghoul/ghost, then you turn into stone and you lose a life. Yeah, which is indicated up here. Yeah, by the bats. Where is that 8? Almost tried everything here. There we go. So once you get to the right number, then you just press the space bar. And then here it's 3 remainder 7. 1 remainder 2. Yeah, they calculate the remainder for you automatically. But yeah, I definitely remember not being able to like do remainders properly as a kid, because yeah, I wasn't even aware that there were division problems like that. So as a result, yeah, basically what happens is that if you select a wrong answer, then another ghost will appear. And then I remember having so much fun with that as a kid, where I pretty much filled the entire maze with ghosts. But even with a lot of ghosts in the level, yeah, it's not that difficult to avoid them, because they're a lot slower than you are. But yeah, I remember having a pretty good chuckle with that. Yeah, before I discovered how to do remainders properly in Division. 7. 9. 4. Of course, yeah, you could use a combination of concentration here. Yeah, in that you keep track of which number is which. Yeah, in order to like speed things up here. 5. But yeah, ominous music here, but your mileage may vary here, but it's probably like one of the best like soundtracks of the game. That is, you can like dig something like this. This is 5. Yeah, I actually don't wear the crackling sounds being prominent here. I'm gonna try like disabling the mics, in my Windows 10 machine, see if that does anything. If it doesn't, then well, I guess unfortunately I have to like put up with it, unless I can find a way to like improve the recordings even further. It might just be the way that the guest machine is set up, but I don't know. So yeah, it's not a very difficult activity, especially since all you ever face here is just division, and the answers will always be a single digit. Yeah, no matter the difficulty level that you play, for this activity. But yeah, it can take a pretty long time because if you play on the higher difficulties, then it takes a while to like go through each tombstone to find the right one, the right digit. 7. I think this, if I remember correctly, I think this was even the activity that got me to ask myself, or rather, not ask myself, but rather, I realized that, wait, you can't divide by 0, can you? Yeah, it's meaningless. Yeah, and pretty much the simple explanation there is that just think of division as like dividing into like equal groups and stuff like that. Yeah, so in this way, if you try to interpret dividing by 0, there is absolutely no way that you can split stuff into even groups. Into 0 groups. But also another simple explanation is just that division is just simply the opposite of multiplication. So if you take anything divided by 0, then essentially you ask yourself, what number times 0 gives you the non-zero result? Yeah, nothing. Yeah, there's no answer that will be able to do that. So therefore, dividing by 0 is meaningless. And in case you can't tell, I was a math major in college, so and I even did my master's in math as well. Wow, went through each one. 6. Come on, hurry up. And of course, it has to be the one that's very far away from where we are. Yeah, luckily the Ghost/Ghoul isn't very smart on any of these levels. So avoiding it is very, very easy, regardless of the difficulty level that you play on. Instead, what takes up most of your time is just finding out which number is where.
Oh, I'm so glad the fates chose you. With your brains and my brawn, we'll have those kids back in no time.
So yeah, just to get one object restored for the classmate. That's how many activities that you need to play. Yeah, you need to play three activities and then do 3 rounds for each one. So that's 9 in total. Yeah, just to get one object for each child in the original release of the game. But anyway, yeah, like I said, we're not gonna go walk all the way back to Madame Poomreeda's cart. Instead, we're just gonna go ahead and click the crystal ball here.
Dear Wolfgang, with your help, he'll be harmonious again in no time. Pick another card. Pick a card. Any card.
So yeah, from there, it just repeats over and over until you rescue all 13 classmates and restore all 4 objects for each classmate of yours. Yeah, by completing each of the 4 cards for every classmate.
Begin your challenge 6 feet deep, in the place where spirits sleep. You must save 3 souls.
The grammar one. Ahahaha.
Boo! I am the keeper of the island, Miss Grunkle's loyal servant. You must solve my riddle or risk your health. Which of the following is a sentence?
So yeah, from stuff that I've read online and everything, this is the one part of the game that pretty much people feared a lot. Yeah, when they first played this game as a kid. Yeah, this scary ghost that you saw. Yeah, his name is let me make sure that it's correct. Repsac. Yeah, so REPSAC. So notice something? Yep, that's right. It's just Casper backwards. And as you know, Casper the friendly ghost. Yeah, Repsac on the other hand is a not so friendly ghost, and was pretty much the thing that is nightmare fuel. Yeah, for a lot of people when you first play the game. Yeah, he didn't really spook me, quite honestly. Eventually, I just got annoyed at him just randomly jumping you. So as you travel through the island, yeah, he just randomly pops up from time to time. So yeah, and then when that happens, he presents you with a riddle that you must answer correctly. Because if you don't answer right, yeah, then your candle gets burned lower. So anyway, which of the following is a sentence? Is this one? The flying monkey jumped.
You're right, but I'll stump you next time. So
remember the structure of a sentence. Yeah, it has a subject, and a predicate. Yeah, or verb. If it's missing either one, then it is a sentence fragment. Yeah, rather than the sentence. So it's just a sentence. Yeah, as you may recall, it's an idea that expresses a complete thought. And also read the info. Yeah, tombstone that we read. Yeah, at the very beginning of the game. So yeah, that's where those info tombstones come in handy. It's just for answering Repsac's riddles. But other than that, they don't really do anything. And yeah, this is the labyrinth that I talk about. Yeah, again, there's not really any purpose to going in there at all, other than to seek out the fountain you need to restore your candle's health. Another tombstone here. I think this was the same one that we read already. Yeah, natural resources are items found in nature that are useful to people. And yeah, I think we just need to continue forward here. No, we are actually back to where we need to be. And was this the same one that I already read? Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, from the very start. Yep, there we go. This is the one that we want.
Ooh, these cemeteries give me the creeps. Uh-oh, here's a tombstone without an inscription. The poor soul in this grave won't rest in peace unless you help write one. Work fast. The Grim Reaper is on its way.
Yeah, Grim Reaper right here. That's essentially access the timer for this activity. Yeah, you must complete all of them before all the skulls disappear.
Help this ghost save his soul by finishing the inscription on his tombstone. But beware, the Grim Reaper's on his way. Uh-oh, looks like the Grim Reaper got to our ghost. You can save him by choosing the words for his tombstone before the Reaper returns.
Yeah, eventually in the higher levels, you don't see the inscription at all, but instead you're just presented with a part of speech in which you must select a word that is that part of speech. So in this way, the activity becomes akin to Mad Adlib, if you heard of it.
Wow, that Grim Reaper doesn't give up. The ghost is back again. If you can finish his epitaph before the Reaper returns, you'll save his soul.
Then level 5 might be the highest one, but I'm not sure though.
Help this ghost save his soul.
Yeah, we already heard that, so I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, level 5 is the highest, so I'm just gonna stick at it. Stay here at level 5. So anyway, adjective is a word that describes a noun, so like crazy. Preposition, a word that describes relations, so about, below, above. Noun, a person, place, or thing. Conjunction, yeah, connects words. Oh no, that's probably an adverb. So like and, or, but, or. However, yeah. I think that could also be an adverb too. Adapts, yeah, it's an action word. Yeah, so a pronoun, a word that takes the place of a noun. An adverb, a word that describes a verb, adjective, or an adverb. Yeah, it answers when, where, how. Yeah, and most of them end in ly. Oh, no, that's an adjective, sorry.
You think it's crazy being a ghost? You should come to my house about mealtime. I bet you get to eat mutts and juicy, thick hamburgers dripping with mustard and ketchup. However, maybe your mom adapts macaroni surprise. Now, what do I get? French fried bat, flippers, and lame banana slug.
Yuck.
Sometimes my mom is so busy haunting houses that she doesn't have time to commute. So she opens a manhole cover and grabs a crazy sewer rat to make stew. He is not exactly delicious. Why don't you come to dinner regularly and encounter for yourself? You can calmly eat my dessert, toad toe flavored yogurt.
Ew.
Egad, you did it again! Look at you, an accomplished writer over here. You deserve a Polyster Prize, I'm telling you. Now I finally get to lay me down to sleep for all eternity, if you know what I mean.
And as you can see, yeah, the story does not have to make sense, and yeah, and that's to be expected because you cannot see the inscription whatsoever anyway. Yeah, if you were required to make it make sense, then yeah, it would be very frustrating as a result. This activity. But yeah, some very funny things can result once you are able to see the inscription.
Now is the time for all bad spooks to come to the shelter of their dark and evil. Brothers and sisters everywhere, she can no longer inspire the constant scorn for lack of affection from humans. For centuries, they have polluted the stain with the ideas of kindness and harmony. I neglect all ghosts, goblins, gremlins, every peculiar creature of the night to fight back curiously. We can rid this world with friendship and happiness. Together, we can celebrate, free the districts of meanness and despair. Join me now, and we will rule into horror and chaos afterward. Egad, you did it again!
I already heard that, so I'm gonna skip that. And yes, you can skip having the stuff being read. As a matter of fact, I think I'll have this one be the last one be read. And yeah, 5,000 points, so therefore we get a key. Because if you want to like read these, then you can just like simply pause the video. Wow, the game's being pretty nice to me here. And then interjection, it's a word that expresses like strong emotion. So yeah, it's not a very difficult activity, especially if you understand, yeah, what each part of the speech is.
Don't move. Just lie there, knowing that just under you, in the dark garment, near your tender mattress, there are 200 eyes, hatefully watching your every move. 200 spines in just one giant insect head. It's true, there's a neglected alien monster above your bed. Don't go to sleep and don't consult for help.
Okay, get yourself into trouble.
Could demolish you before even the fastest parent could rush to your rescue. Ugh. The giant alien insect is flying out the furnace. You're safe. Good thing you freely tossed your ugly sneakers under there when you quivered. Even the scariest alien can't stand a sneaker attack. Bet you didn't expect to see me again. Well, the Reaper's been a little busy lately, collecting souls and all. But you saved me again. You sure know your words, kid.
Continue your quest. The trail, it gets hotter near the deep hole that brings up the water. You must play 3 rounds.
It's one of those annoying ones, even though the subject is one of my favorite, yeah, which is math. But yeah, in future live videos, I'm just going to go ahead and skip the having the inscriptions being read, just because, like I said, yeah, if you want to just read them, then you can just pause the video and read them yourself. Yeah, and we got jumped again.
Boo, you again. I love a good challenge. The kids were having a picnic at the top of a mountain for their field trip. Suddenly, it started to rain. One of the kids saw a cave nearby. What clues in the sentences will help predict what will happen next? Rats, you may have won this time, but I'll get you again.
Okay, bye. Yeah, at least I hope I'm going the right way. No, I went back to where we were supposed to be. Or where we were. so now we're on the right path, so we just need to move forward now. Yeah, and you might have noticed in the distance the mummy. So yeah, this is another activity, but that's not the one we want. Instead, we need to go one more. And then it's to your left. Yeah, this one.
Whoa, this well is deep and full of bugs. This toad here likes to eat bugs, but he can't see too well. And some of these bugs are poisonous.
So, this apparently is one of the most universally hated activities in the game. Mostly because the controls are very awkward, and also it's very long too. Yeah, and there's absolutely no indication of when you're near complete.
The toad needs your help to find the right bugs to eat. But watch out, some bugs are poisonous. Sounds like the bugs are restless again. Help the toad eat the good bugs and leave the bad bugs behind.
So yeah, you get presented with more operations, mathematical operations, as you go to the higher levels.
Oh boy, it looks like the toad's hungry again. Help him find his favorite meal, bugs.
And also, they leave the well faster as well. The bugs, that is.
The toad needs your help.
Then, this is the highest level that we can do. Yes. So yeah, controls are pretty simple. You just use the left and right arrow keys to move around, and the space bar to release the tongue to eat the bugs and everything. Yeah, you need to eat the right one. That completes the mathematical equation in the well. And also, you cannot let the purple bugs escape. If you do escape, then you fall in and you lose a life. And the same thing with if you eat the wrong number for the equation, and also you let the correct one escape as well. And the very nice thing about this one is that even if you cannot calculate the answer yourself, the very nice thing here is that you're always presented with 2 possible answers. So that Division 1, for example, yeah, I did not know the answer was that. But I thought, oh hey, yeah, you look at the last digit. Yeah, that's how you can figure out that that's the right number. But yeah, that's the very nice thing about this activity, is that there are always 2 possible answers. Yeah, one of them being right, the other one being wrong. But yeah, this one can be pretty frustrating on higher levels because, yeah, you have to make sure that the correct bug does not escape. And you also have to make sure that you don't eat the wrong one too. All that will cost you a life, and same thing with the purple bugs, you can't let them escape either. Yeah, left arrow to move left, and then right to move right. So as you can see, you only stop on every other, like outer brick. But yeah, this apparently is one of the most hated activities in the game. Yeah, because of the awkward controls and also the fact that it's a very long one. But I believe, if I remember correctly, from readings I've done online, you do 20 problems per round. So yeah, that means 60 problems in total in order to complete the activity. But yeah, there's like no timer or any indicator that you're close to being done at all. So I guess that's the reason why this activity is one of the most hated. Yeah, even more so when you play on the higher levels. Ooh, almost let it escaped. Yeah, sometimes even I have to like think for a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely not a superhuman, you know. Yes, I may be a math person, yeah, who studied math in college and everything. But yeah, even I occasionally have to think. And as you've seen in some of the other activities, yeah, I make mistakes too. So because yeah, I'm human. Yeah. Honestly, I got drew off a bit there. So therefore, my hesitation and before eating a bug. Alrighty, one more round of 20 palms to go. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell. Yeah, is that a division or a plus sign? But yeah, not too hard. Yeah, especially if you're pretty good at math, that like I am. Yeah, and like I said, yeah, for that one, for example, I didn't have time to do the division, yeah, mentally in my head. But like I said, yeah, the very nice thing is that there's always only two possibilities. Yeah, one of them being wrong, the other one being correct. So even if you don't have time to calculate the answer, you can just use the fact that there's always one wrong, one right answer. And also some number sense can help here too. So yeah, you do all 4 mathematical operations here. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Yeah, not 12, that would be 132 if you multiply them. Uh, 50, 50. Where are you? There you are. And then 8.
Finish your journey where nature can't. Visit the garden with the mutant plant. You must have 3 successful harvests.
I don't know if they were doing that activity again just because I've didn't do as well on it as I should, or I don't know. Maybe they just decided to throw that at me again.
You must select an answer. Which of the planets is one of the inner planets?
Well, that's Mercury.
You're right, but I'll stump you next time.
Yeah, the other ones are outer planets. Although, as of I think 2006, 2007, yeah, Pluto is no longer a planet, or at least classified as a planet. So therefore, there's only 8 planets now in our solar system. And yeah. So back to here again.
If you like gardening, you've come to the right place. Click on a seedling to get started.
Alright, let's get this over with. Okay, no long pause this time. Yeah, it really does seem to be pretty random. Yeah, when that happens.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
And I'm pretty certain that when I play through this game again after some time, yeah, back into the 2010s or something like that, I don't think I ever had issues with the long pauses and everything. It might be because I've actually played off this physical CD that I was able to find at the time. Yeah, I was looking for it the other day, and it appears that I don't have it. Interestingly, though, I do have the 5th grade CD, though. Okay, now the long pauses come back. It wasn't that long, but it still gets pretty annoying when that happens, though. Yeah, and you don't, like, expect it.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try
Okay, so it
again.
can grow. Yeah, and the spade here, yeah, this is just to get the seedling out. No, that's not what I want. It's math bad. Maybe, just maybe, you have to increase the water and the light levels too.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
Yeah, there's the best. You know, we'll need some help here. Hope I have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah.
Congratulations. You met your goal.
Alrighty, and then last one. And then I think once we complete this and get the second object for the Wolfgang, then yeah, I'll make a stop.
Your yields did not meet the goal.
Okay.
Try
So
again.
this one should be pretty simple then. So here, that means we need 14 of these. Yeah, in each row is 6, I think. Yeah, 6. So 2 more after this. And then the ace of best were 4 each, so that means we need 6 of them. Unless that happens.
Your yields did
And
not
unless
meet
that
the
happens
goal.
too.
Try again.
Some of them didn't even grow at all. So what happens if we put 2 different plants by each other?
Your
No,
yields
so-
did not meet the goal. Try again.
Yeah, then they don't start growing, so... So yeah, it's not always gonna be that simple.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
So in that case, let's try separating these plants then. Okay, I think the sound got a bit delayed there. Okay, now the opposite happens.
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
So,
Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again.
since guess was like 1 off there, so. There we go.
Congratulations. You met your goal.
Oh, I thought that was the third and final one. I guess maybe we took too many attempts or something. I'm not certain though. Now I have to watch the video again to see if they're actually putting a 4th one here. Or if I just simply
Your yields
misremembered
did not meet the
how many
goal.
times I already did this.
Try again. Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again. Your yields did not meet the goal. Try again. Congratulations, you met your goal.
Oh, I'm so glad the fates chose you. With your brains and my brawn, we'll have those kids back in no time.
I think that was the same one that she said before. Alrighty, so with the completion of that activity, I think we're gonna go ahead and make a stop here. And whereas for future plans for the videos, I think what I might do is just like 2 objects per child. Either that, or I might just do all 4 objects. Yeah, so that we can finish the game in like this video. But yeah, either way, it's going to be a pretty long one. Yeah, just because there's 13 classmates, and yeah, you need to restore all 4 objects per child, and also yeah, each object takes 3 games that you need to play. Yeah, and each of them being 3 rounds and everything. So yeah, so regardless of how I proceed with the rest of the Let's Play, it's going to be pretty long either way. So yeah, no matter how we approach it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make a stop here, just because yeah, of the lengthy intro and everything. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we've gone pretty long here too. But yeah, maybe future videos won't be as long as this one, but yeah, we should definitely see it there. But anyway, before we go though, let me go ahead and show you what is currently in the yearbook. So as you can see, yeah, these are the 2 objects that we were presenting after we finish each card and everything. So yeah, we have 2 more that we need to restore for Wolfgang here. But I'm just going to go ahead and go straight to the very end, showing our progress report. So yeah, it's not too bad. Logic, that's the gardener one. So I don't know how the game calculates, yeah, how well you do on the activity. But in any case, yeah, I'm doing pretty well for the most part. Yeah, just some accidental mistakes here and there. But well, sometimes it's just due to me like thinking, not thinking before I do something. But in any case, yeah, doing pretty well for the most part. Just maybe that's the reason why they stuck the gardening activity at me again. Yeah, maybe that's why. But yeah. Anyway, if the percentages are pretty low for certain activities, then yeah, the game has the tendency to have you do that activity over and over until you like do it well enough that it stops pestering you with it. Yeah, at least I think I remember that happening. Yeah, back when I first played the game those many years ago. I think the one activity that they kept repeating for me might have been the cemetery one, where you do the grammar part of speech and everything. Yeah, with the inscriptions. But also, I think one that might have repeated for me as well was also the oh, maybe the geography one too, which we didn't get to see in this video, but yeah, we will definitely see it in other videos of the Let's Play. Yeah, sometime. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the path here. And yeah, I guess to close off, yeah, the first video and everything, I'm just gonna go ahead and exit here, and just show you guys the really cool ending music and everything. Yeah, spooky, but it's pretty cool, in my opinion. Very nice music. Alrighty, that's the end. So, see you guys all next time.